Welcome back students. So today in this lecture we are going to study about the topic pressure measurement of fluids, and that fluid could be liquid or gas. So manometers are the devices which are used to measure the pressure at a point in a fluid, and it works on the principle that the pressure of a fluid is measured with a reference, and that reference could be atmospheric pressure or vacuum pressure. Okay, so again manometers are classified into the 5 categories as you can see over here. So starting with the first type of manometer, which is piezometer. So piezometer is the simplest form of manometer which is used to measure the gauge pressures, and gauge pressures are the positive pressures that are measured above the atmospheric pressure. Okay, and such piezometers are used to measure low pressures, that is are in the range of 0 to 10 kilopascal. So here as you can see, this is the cross section of a pipe with which a glass tube has been attached, and h is the height of the fluid column in the glass tube. Okay, so if I want to find the pressure at the center of the pipe, that is at point A, then pressure at point A will be equals to rho GH, where rho is the density of the fluid which is there in the pipe, G is the gravitational acceleration, and height is the h is the height of the water column which is present in the glass tube. Then second kind of manometer is U-tube manometer. Now when we want to measure the pressures with a moderate range of 10 to 100 kilopascals, then such kind of U-tube manometers are used. These are also similar to piezometer, but the difference is that here the glass tube is bent in U shape, whose one end is connected to the point where pressure is to be measured and the other end is open to atmosphere. Okay, so in this kind of manometers, a fluid of higher specific gravity is used in order to measure the pressure of the fluid which is present in the pipe. So this dark black portion represents the mercury which is filled in this U tube, and which is used as a reference to measure the pressure of this pressure of the fluid which is flowing in this pipe. And that fluid could be water, it could be oil, it could be any other kind of fluid, liquid of any other specific gravity. Then coming to inclined manometers. So inclined manometers are similar to U-tube manometer with a small change, that the other limb or the other end of the glass tube which is open to atmosphere is inclined at some angle, and this has been done in order to increase the accuracy of small pressure changes. So when we want to measure the small pressure changes very accurately, then we can go for inclined manometer. Then the fourth one are digital manometers. Now this digital manometers uses the electronics and sensors to measure the pressures, because if the pressure is very high, that is above the range of 100 kilopascal, then it will not be practical to provide the glass tubes with such a high column, and in that case digital manometers are used. Bourdon type gauge pressure is a kind of digital manometer that is used. And the fifth one is differential manometers. So the differential manometers are defined as the pressure measuring devices which is measuring the difference of pressure between 2 points in the same pipe or between two different pipes. Okay, so if I consider this as a cross section of two different pipes, pipe A and pipe B, then both these cross sections of the pipe are connected to the U-shaped glass tube. And again here, in order to measure the pressure difference between these two pipe cross sections, the fluid of specific gravity, higher specific gravity is used, and this fluid which is generally used is mercury. Another kind of differential manometer is inverted differential manometer. The other categories also stand for inverted differential manometer, which is also used to measure the pressure difference between two points in the same pipe or between two different pipes. But in case of inverted differential U-tube manometer, the reference fluid that we will take will have a lower specific gravity as compared to the specific gravity of fluid whose pressure is required to be measured. Thank you.